Welcome to another episode and video on my Arduino MegaADK for Android and Android. Well, look at the camera, of course. This is the Arduino MegaADK, including breadboard and electronics, including some fischertechnik, being a photo transistor and a photoresistor. But first of all, I'm going to deal with some JavaScript programming. And last time, with that respect, I tried to print something on the screen. In the process I found out that it will be printed somewhere here. Also how to print what, and there it more or less ends, because last time there were so many debug animation problems that it didn't work out the last time. So that is what I'm going to do first. Run it, see if it builds this time and runs with success. That is what it is about. Because I'm still trying to drag things, and see, here it goes wrong once again. A black screen, and then in a while that the script has stopped. And at this moment I can't, yep, alright, no. That's annoying. Anyway, that is the point where I left last time as well. And I can't figure out why this is happening. And again. So and fatal exception animation thread. At what? Applet graphics Android 2D. Reset draw. Handle draw. So somehow there is something with draw. Can't imagine, but you never know. As a result, is not used. Yeah, well, yeah, alright, let's do this. I did want to use as a result, because then I can actually locate where, no, not locate, I can point it to some location. So let's try this. When everything will be used. It's, by the way, odd that it says that it can exactly say, alright, some variable isn't being used. I mean, it should just accept it. And then indeed somehow it fails to connect and can't start Sketch. Also not the first time. and it's all warnings. But if you have a warning in C, for example, it just runs, it just has warnings. It doesn't stop running or is prevented from running. And now you get this again. So we're 6 minutes in and no results yet. How irritating. And now we're in business. So we have just an example, but the question is, if I press somewhere, will it actually show the number of seconds somewhere? I saw something. Yeah, I saw something here. I need to relocate the text. X coordinate needs to be changed. Let's say somewhere to 6. Right, there we go again. So that's not much of a difference. So where should I go? 800 something? It's X, Y. So maybe I should go like 150? Or 100 even? Let's try that. It lost connection again. How annoying. And when it loses connection, I have to reaffirm on the tablet. Alright, this is working again. So now seconds 3, but it's still here. Alright, so this means that for some reason this loop takes about 3 seconds. Really? That's not much. So what if I say, instead of, how much is this? 3, 6 is 500 million. make it 10 million, 6 seconds should be somehow. And this doesn't make any sense either. Why with these coordinates is it behind that big square? Alright, it says it lost connection, but yeah, it started and lost connection, but still. Three seconds. Still 3 seconds. I'm not convinced. I might do something else. Initialize result on 0. Alright, here we go again. Again 3 seconds. Alright, let me do just this, because this is not an interpreter, although it looks like it, but where do I declare everything? Actually here. So my idea is, oh yeah, and I have here the other one. Seconds is as a result 2, and it's both. Oh boy, that's a good one. So how about this moving to let's keep it to 750, somewhat different, and the Y to the bottom of the screen, I hope. And this shouldn't be called seconds. Seconds pressed. Let's keep it this way. Seconds pressed, and this be, because this is hold on, which is where? Okay, seconds draw and seconds pressed. I think that's best. So this is draw, and the second one is pressed, and then see whatever happens. And after 2 non-recorded attempts, it runs again. So now let's see whatever happens. Seconds draw 3. Minus 57. Three again, and I'm still measuring that loop. Oh wait, I should measure this loop as well. Minus 57. Time can't be negative. Or am I doing something wrong here? No. S4 minus S3. So that is good. And again fails. And I'm getting out of time for the Android part, so I hope this is one last time. Nope. So on one moment it is 3 seconds, on the other hand it is minus 53, but I don't trust any of them. And I'm afraid it will have to be one last attempt to run it. Maybe I should say stop before an attempt. Very well possible. Nope, because here it is. Alright. So let's see whatever happens. So 10 million is 5 seconds. At least that is what it looks like. Minus 45. Minus 54. Oops. And 5. Second row 6. In the same code. And I'm 5. So once again 6. Okay, this doesn't make sense. 5 or 6, it's not 5 or 6 or whatever. Or am I too quick? Am I too fast for the whole thing? Can be. Anyway, okay. This is not what I'm interested in. Anyway, some results, but leaves a lot of questions as well. Time differences. No thanks. Okay, that is it for the Android part. And now I know something about the for loop, which I had not expected. Time for the Arduino part. So, time for the Arduino MegaADK for Android, without the Android yet. And this, what I added last time was a photo transistor from fischertechnik, and already had, I think, photoresistor from fischertechnik. To explain the location of all the probes, here's one, here's one, here's one, and here's one. Maybe I can get a bit better light. Schematics once again. So the first yellow colored probe is on this location. Then the second light blue probe is between the voltage divider and input. Then the third probe, which is in front of the electrolytic capacitor, is between the resistor and this one, and that is the purple one. Yeah, it is purple. Anyway, the third line, and the fourth one, dark blue or black or whatever color it is between the switch and the diode. Reason for these two probes is that I expect whenever I press the switch that that there is a voltage peak. So what I need to do is change the oscilloscope to slope to measure voltage, and then I should be able to see whenever I press the switch that the voltage goes from here to here. So here a peak and here a peak should be. Now these are working nicely, so using this lamp, and then you see a nice change, which is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's a low change because of the voltage divider it is connected to. Then the light resistor, photoresistor, and when I remove the lighting, the difference is less obvious but still visible. And then another thing, of course, is this circuit with two probes. So whenever I press this switch, I should be able to see some change between here and here. But do I? And the answer is not really. So is something wrong? Not really, because everything is connected nicely. And this line stays high. Well, that's very well possible. It is the feed of the capacitor, I realize, so I have to put it in another position. So I have to put it not here, but here, on both sides of the switch. Now that's a very nice conclusion. So for now I lose this, we move it, back here. Oops, this one should stay connected. Then connect here, move over here. No. Right here, somehow. Yeah. Put this one here. This is a bit of a problem. Why am I touching that one? Alright. Right here. this one right here, and now it is on the place where it should work better. So let's check. Yeah, wait, that is the drawing. I still have to change the circuit. So let's do that. Alright, one of my beloved improvisations, a bent staple right on this side of the capacitor with the probe attached now, which indicates which is immediately shown by a lower voltage here. So what happens now when I press this button with this line and with this line? Let's see again. The voltage drops, but on the other side nothing is shown. Absolutely nothing. Which I find quite remarkable. Do I see anything with the bare eye? Let's see. Yeah, a very, very short flash. So is the time setting correct for this thing? So let me take a look at it. Alright, 200 milliseconds, 1/10 of a millisecond. And this light once again. Yeah, alright. Why don't I see anything on the force probe? Or is it, that's not a possibility, it is measuring too low. So it is now selected, so let me increase it. No, I should increase it. Well, let's do it for 2 volts. No. 1 volt. So the lowest line, this one, is now set for an entire block for 1 volt. But I still don't see anything. Half a volt. That's 200 millivolts. So 2/10 of a volt. I see something now. 1/10 of a volt. Alright, I should wait a bit because the capacitor has to load. I see very short flashes of the LED. However, I don't see anything at all on the line. which is a bit remarkable. And it does work, although not very well visible with the naked eye on the camera, but it is there. Very short flash, and I think the frequency of this camera is not able to show or is not such that it shows this short flash. Anyway, that is one thing, so I am able to show things. Next, is everything in working order? Can I do more? I could do more, but I want sensors, and I don't have that many sensors. So what I can do, of course, is testing the whole circuit, and yeah, that I'll do in the last segment. And in this final part, as said, I will test the rest of the stuff, and I realize that beloved improvisation is of course favorite or preferred improvisations. Anyway, I'm going to press some buttons, literally. So this one should say high now. Yes, a 1 is high, as you can see in the monitor. Then here button 2 is button 1 actually. A 0 is high, which is good. Then with 2 hands now, and yes, both buttons pressed, and input A2 says I'm 1 now, which is perfectly fine. So that all works. The only thing that I don't like is this one not being not getting 0, although I see a spike now and then, and I think that is exactly what I should expect. A very short flash. That's an interesting thought. It unloads with a flash, so let's see if I can get that again, or I should wait. Because the capacitor should be able to load. No. Alright, I'll let it be. No. Okay. I guess that is it for this episode. So again, what did I do? Well, I did this. No, not this one. This, yeah, wait. I have to point the camera in the right direction. This one. I did this with timing, and adjusted the circuit a bit, and then I did this. So I hope I'm getting closer to understanding JavaScript and knowing how to connect the Android to the Arduino, because that is what it is about. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and like the video. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, and follow me on Instagram and like. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. More information on my website, and this is going to be continued. Bye bye.